I do have a brew, but this isn't brew time. This is day 27 of the Galaxy S3 30-day review. I've not done one for ages because there wasn't really much to say, and somebody then mentioned on Twitter, oh, you need to do one, and I was like, oh, I suppose I do, and I've actually got an extended battery for it, so that's why I'm doing one. So there's some pictures you can see now of what it looks like before and after, and how much thicker it makes it look. But the S3 feels so much better than it did with the standard battery. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, you know, the extended battery is only going to give you extra battery life, isn't it? Well, yes, it does, but it makes it so much better to the extent that they should have shipped it with a better battery, because it makes it feel more solid. It makes it feel as though it's got some weight to it, as opposed to it being like a woman's phone. It makes it feel like a proper man's phone, so you can manhandle it. I know that's a bit sexist, but you know what I mean. It's like it feels like it can take a bashing now, as opposed to before when it just felt like a bit of cheap plastic crap. And the other thing as well, because it's made it slightly thicker, not by much, not only by a couple of mil, it's made it thicker to the extent you can actually, it feels nice in your hand, you can hold it better, you can use it better, it doesn't slip out your hand so much. And yeah, it's really good. And a guy called Evanux on Twitter, Jason in real life, said about getting an extended battery, because I was only on about it, and he did recommend me going out and buying one because he had a Galaxy S2, and he said that it made it just feel better. His S2 felt better, and not only obviously giving you extended battery life, it just makes the device feel a hell of a lot nicer. And so as my not my Christmas present, my birthday present, when my mum turned around to me and said, oh, what do you want for your birthday? I said, oh, I want to get an extended battery for my Galaxy S3, and she gave me her credit card, and I just ordered it, because when you get to 22, you don't get surprises. No one actually doesn't give you surprises anymore. They just ask you what you want, and then either you go and order it and they'll give you the money, or you order it on your account with a credit card or something like that. So yeah, I went out and bought this. There's a reason it's white, because for some weird reason, Samsung want to charge 40 quid for the blue back and the battery, and only 25 quid for the white back with a battery. So I was like, well, because my mum had like a financial limit, she has a limit of 30 quid, and I was like, oh, well, I could pay a tenner to get the proper one, and I was like, well, why the fuck should I bother? Why don't I just get the white one, because it doesn't bother me that much. So I've now got an ethnically diverse phone, blue and white, so avatar and white. So and to be honest, it doesn't really bother me, because I look at the front of the phone and don't give a shit about the back. I think white phones look shit, which is why I got it in blue. I did say the back's white, but I don't give a crap really. It doesn't bother me enough to warrant it. I mean, I saved some money, and it is the official Samsung one. I maybe should have got the one on eBay for like $7.99. I got a fuck ton of them, but I don't really want it exploding in my phone and then ruining my phone. So I wanted to get a proper Samsung one. But I have to say, so much better with an extended battery. Feels better. It just makes the phone a hell of a lot better than it did out of the box. And I recommend you go out and buy one. They're 25 quid, say. I mean, if you want to get the proper blue one, they're 40 quid. I think you might be able to get them 30 quid somewhere, if you get them from a bit more of a questionable place that doesn't have a better returns policy than Amazon. But yeah, I would definitely urge you to go out and buy one. I'll put a link in the description below of where you can buy that, because I think if you have an S3, you should buy it, go out and buy one. It's always worth having a spare battery anyway, with any phone you have, because you can guarantee, especially with smartphones, they'll run out within a day. They will last on maybe a working day, especially if you use it properly, and aren't one of these older generation types of people that just has a smartphone just for having a smartphone. And I will do a full review at the weekend, because 30 days will run out on Thursday, so I need to do one at the weekend, of like a full review. So we'll do some test shots, we'll do some video with it, we'll do all sorts of like sound testing and all sorts of other funky bits and pieces. So apart from that, I shall catch you in a later video.